Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. In this episode, we are not working on anything that we've seen before. Why? Two reasons. I haven't been in the shop for a month now, and I've been sick, and then I had to do some other stuff for the last couple of weeks, and I haven't been at the shop. One thing I've been doing was shopping, and I just bought myself a birthday gift. That's right, today's my birthday. Happy holidays though. But today's my birthday and we're gonna go look at it because it just arrived. All right, guys, here it is. This is a 2001 Lexus IS300. It just arrived a few days ago, and I am super not happy with the purchase, but it's okay. I bought this thing off an auction. I've been looking at these for a while now, and I'm like, I want to build the car I wanted to build back when I was 18, and I never got the chance to build it because life happened and I had to basically sell the car. And so I've been looking at these for a while, and I want to start the year with completely different build. I want to try something new. I want to do some fun stuff with this. We're not doing engine swaps yet, but there might be a time where we're gonna turbo this thing or do something else. As of right now, we're not, but never say never. So this is the story behind this Lexus. I've been playing them on the online auctions. I've been playing them, trying to find something for a really good deal because these prices are crazy. They want more money for these Lexuses than I bought mine 10 years ago, which does not make sense to me, but that's kind of what 2020 is. It does not make sense. But here it is though. Check it out. This thing looked really good on pictures when they took photos. Like, check this out. This thing looks solid, right? But when you see it in person, this thing's a nightmare. This thing, there's nothing but every panel on this thing is just blah. Oh, and also we got this little dent right here, just a small one. We're gonna pull it out and add a little bond note to it. It's not bad. Also, this was where the accident was. It's not as bad. I looked into it. First on the pictures, when I was looking on the auction and I was looking on the pictures, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna find a quarter panel, re-weld it, recut it, and blah 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 blah. But once it showed up, I'm like, that's a small dent. So it's not bad. Let's talk about the damage here. Low dent. Got this wheel over here cambered on the wrong side, wrong direction, side, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna have to change out some control arms or whatever is bent on it. As far as all the other wheels, they look fine. So this is mostly just the damage that I saw on the pictures when I was playing it. When it showed up, it's a whole different story. But I thought this would be it. I thought this is gonna be a quick build and this thing's gonna turn into a really long build. Also, I picked up this thing before I even got the car delivered. I picked this thing up from if you guys watch Goon Squad, uh, their uncle is a long buddy of mine, and he also has a body shop, also does cars, and he was the person that mentored me, kind of showed me how all this body work is done. And the reason I say we go back with this car, or I go back with this car, is because this was the first car I learned how to do body work on it. Back when I was 18, I was pretty broke. I wanted a fancy car, and I saved up money and I bought it, but it was damaged. Like when I first got this, when I got the car 10 years ago, it was vandalized. The whole car was keyed, panels were smashed, kicked in, windows broken, blah, blah, blah. Somebody went out crazy on it. And there was no problem with airbags or frame damage. It was all cosmetics. And so I got it, and that was the first car I learned how to do body work on it. So with that said, as if any of you guys are wondering where I learned or how I learned, this was it. 10 years ago, I was working on the same exact model car that had a bunch of body work done to it. And oh my God, I remember those days. It was just a flashback. When this car got delivered, I walked around it and I just had flashbacks of all the shitty time I had trying to figure out how to do bondo work, trying to figure out how to do lines. Like I remember this quarter panel was smashed. It wasn't like this bad, but like trying to get this line, well, maybe let's look on this side, like this line, send it out properly, and it just brought back so many memories. And yeah, that's kind of that is the story of how I learned and to do body work. And my first car I ever did body work on was IS 300. But anyway, back to the car. So I picked this thing up from Goon Squad uncle. When I bought my Lexus back then, me, Goon Squad, the uncle, we bought 3 of them. We bought one for me, one for him, and one for parts. And with that said, as I called him, and 10 years later, he still had parts from that same car I pulled other parts from. So worked out pretty good. Picked it up for a good deal. I don't need all of that, but at the same time, if I want to weld my diff and do other stuff, I got extra whole rear end right there. And so that might be sometime in the future. This thing is an automatic. Unfortunately, the manuals are really hard to find, and people want a lot of money for it. And by I mean a lot, I would probably build something else if I paid that much money. But this one I got for a pretty good deal. Anyway, enough of mumbling in the past. Let's take a look at this car. So this is the only damage I saw on pictures, because the pictures were taken way far away and it's hard to see all the little stuff that I have to do. But this car is a nightmare. This thing's gonna have so much body work, it just gave me a little headache. But at the same time, it's not that bad because that's all I do. I do body work, so it's not like, oh no, I'm back 10 years ago trying to learn how to do it. It's more like, oh look, I can just get it done. Anyhow, we got damage on the quarter panel. Then the bumper's also damaged. We got whatever that is. That looks like Bondo or whatnot. And the trunk lid opens, but it's a little cramped, so we're not gonna open it. This bumper is this whole car's been repainted many times, and a lot of paint's peeling off of it, and also it's a little smashed, which whatever. But that's gonna go in the trash probably, or I'll keep it for some other reason. The trunk lid, it's salvageable. This car has body work done to it everywhere, and it is one thing I hate the most is fixing body work after somebody's professional body work. Two reasons: you don't know what they did, and the second reason is it's just a pain in the ass. If you don't know how to do body work, please don't do body work. I mean, you gotta learn on something, but anyhow, back to it. Yeah, so I was saying, I really hate fixing body work after somebody. I had a Mercedes a few months back. Somebody put 1.5 inches of Bondo on it. That was shocking. I have another build that was fixed by a professional, where you can see all the scratches in the paint from the Bondo and the primer, or like they used 120 grit and painted over it. So stuff like that. And that's one thing that I really don't like, is fixing other people's work. And this whole car is nothing but that, and it is frustrating. When I first got the car, when I won it on the auction, I was super happy until it was delivered, and I was just like, no, why me again? But let me show you what I mean. This thing is mind-blowing. Check out this quarter panel. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but do you see those scratches? Somebody did body work here. You can feel it, you can see it, and it's terrible. You have runs over here, you got some weird stuff right here, and you got paint chipping, and you can see it was repainted. And if you go, it's just like this whole fender has Bondo on it. It's all cracking, and one good thing is this fender is going to get cut. I'll go into that more, but take a look at this. Do you see that run? You got this giant run. You got paint chipping all over the handles. Like they just taped them off. All this stuff right here. Like very professional work. You got runs right here. They weren't buffed out properly. And it's just like, look at this. That is not water. That is a run. This is water. That's water. This is some weird bubbly nightmare. You got Bondo cracking right there. You got runs over here. Like, it looks like this car been smashed a few times. That's not all of it. This is just the start. If you go onto the roof is has dents in it, and it also has body work. This side doesn't look bad besides the dents. This side, check this out. That is Bondo. That was not sanded properly. Look at all that. Terrible. It's just bad. But let's keep going. It gets even better. So if you go along this pillar or whatever you call it, and boom, look at that. That's a lot of Bondo. Like I can take a screwdriver to it and pick at it. And then you open the doors and it's all over here. You got some weird stuff going on. Bondo and oh my god, I'm having anxiety. This side's not too bad. Oh wait, never mind, I take that back. You got runs over here. Also was painted, and you got stuff bubbling right there. Look at that, it's just lovely, lovely work. Continuing on, door handles. You got paint chipping. This door handle looks like it was had body work done to it. You got scratches from painting this, and they wasn't sanded properly. Also on this door, you got, there you go, see that? That is Bondo, or whatever it was. Wasn't sanded properly. This wasn't painted properly. You got paint runs right there. And then you got all this nasty door handles, paint chipping off these doors handles. You got runs over here. The side skirt's gonna go in the trash. Just look at that. You guys think that's it? Nope, we're continuing on. This door has work done to it. Very professional. Also all around here, fenders. You got Bondo over here. This whole fender looks like shit. You can see where there's Bondo bodywork. It's like you can see all of this and you don't even have to look closely. I don't know if the camera picks it up good or not, but like you got runs, some weird stuff going on here. You got runs over here, cracking paint. Just a nightmare. Fenders going in the trash. It's a lot of these panels are going to get fixed. Hopefully they don't have 1.5 inches of Bondo, but most of them getting fixed. Moving on. The hood looks like crap. You got some weird stuff over here, just bubbling, and then it's smashed over here a little bit. There's like a little dent. It's not that bad. This fender looks lovely. You got runs just all around here, and over here it's not even sanded properly. I don't know if the camera can see it, but look at this lovely fender. They've been trying to roll these or whatnot. I have no idea. Also going in the trash. A lot of these parts are going in the trash. And then moving on, this door looks kind of good, minus the door handles and whatever this is. I think they were doing like a touch-up. You can kind of see it right there, the outline. They were trying to blend it. Metallics are not the colors that blends easily. Oh, you can even see it right here. See these lines? Also, they probably didn't realize you can see a lot of stuff on metallics. If it's not sanded properly, that's the first thing that shows, because that metallic silver will dive into those creases and then you will see it and it will be visible, whatnot. That's kind of it. Oh, and we forgot about this lovely bumper. Look at this. It's just cracking, peeling. I wonder if this is... No, that's plastic. The bumper is not the original bumper. It is an aftermarket body kit, whatever not. And it's also a nightmare. There's gonna be a lot of body work that needs to be done to it. Oh man, I thought this was gonna be a quick video. But that is what I bought. When you buy stuff at an auction, there's a sign, you're buying a cat in the bag. And this car turned out to be my second bag of cats. And my first one, it's even worse than this. But anyhow, I'm not even gonna go to my first one. It's parked outside and it's going back to the auction once I get the papers. Let's take a look inside. The inside, one thing I loved about this car was the interior. I wanted to make sure that my interior is black, because my other one had silver, or not silver, tan interior, and I did not like it whatsoever. But you got your door handles, door panels, they look decent. Will need to be detailed, and the car is kind of dirty, but so much memories just sitting here, and I'm just like flashback in the past. Also, got a sunroof. That is an awesome feature. And I got a mirror. Anyhow, yeah, the interior, I got a lot of plans for it, and a lot of stuff. Not too much, not too crazy. I don't want this to be a super big build. I want this to be the build I never got to build 10 years ago. And by that I mean I want body kits, wide body, wheels, oh, exciting stuff. We're gonna do a body wrap. We're gonna wrap this whole car, and I even got that, so let's take a look. For the most part, the interior looks good. It's leather. It's pretty old interior. This stuff needs to go. It's not, yeah, garbage. For the most part, interior is good. I wanted to make sure my next build is going to be a 4-door, because I will need that next year. And that's why I want to build this thing, because it has 4 doors. Not really, but 4 doors is a must in my next build, and this thing comes with it. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. But let's get to the wrap. All right guys, check it out. So I got my film out. I just want to show you guys what is coming to the channel and what this car is gonna look like eventually when I have time for it. This is a chrome black wrap. I got this super thick roll, and hopefully it'll be enough. I'm thinking I got 2 rolls. I got carbon fiber look wrap. Now I want to do the hood, the roof, and the trunk, and then I also got this to do everything else. Or once I get to it, I'll figure out how I want to wrap it. Maybe I'll just wrap the whole car in one thing, but this doesn't do justice because it's protected by this film right here. But check it out. Look at that. That awesome look. I saw it was a Porsche 911 or something that was wrapped in the same thing, and I'm like, yeah, that Lexus is gonna be wrapped in the same exact thing. So I got this wrap. I'm also waiting on one more, well, I'm waiting for a few parts. Since there's a lot of body work that needs to be done. This car, my first initial idea was fix the body work, primer it, sand down the primer, smooth everything out, the lines and everything, and then wrap it. But when I'm gonna wrap it, I'm gonna disassemble the whole car. I figured, why not just paint the whole car and then wrap it? Just in case I don't like the wrap 2 years down the road and I wanna change it, I'm gonna have the whole car painted underneath. And also, if I'm gonna wrap it, these door jambs need to be fixed, and there's gonna be they're gonna be a pain in the butt to wrap. So if I paint them similar color, then I can avoid wrapping, because door jambs are a pain in the ass to do. But everything else we're gonna wrap. On top of wrapping the car, I'm also waiting on the body kit, or white body kit that I just ordered. It's coming straight from Russia, and God hopes it arrives in non-broken pieces. There's a bunch of pieces to it, but hopefully they arrive not broken, because that's gonna take a while. They're saying about 3 months, and which will give me time to get this thing up to that point where I can start cutting. The fenders are going in the trash, because the white body is a complete fender that has the white body on it, blended out, whatnot. The quarter panels are going to get cut and gonna get installed. Let me show you what I mean. Since I don't have the kit with me, I got some pictures that you can look at. Alright guys, here it is. This is the body kit or the white body I ordered. Look at that fender, and look at this crap fender, and that one just looks amazing. And the rear quarter panel. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that white body. And in the meantime, I got a lot of work to get done before it even shows up. So hopefully it shows up in one piece. Otherwise, it's gonna suck. Yeah, so this thing's gonna be completely wrapped, complete body kit, and it's gonna be a daily. This is gonna replace my other daily. Currently, if you guys seen it or know it, I drive a Honda Ridgeline. Hit me in the comments with something I haven't heard before about it, because there's a lot of smack talk about that car, and I put that car through so much abuse that a lot of these Fords and Dodges can't handle, and that thing handles really well. Like, I loaded pallets of fencing boards, loaded trailers, towed cars, took it to the mountain. It does amazing in the snow and all these great stuff, which I want to replace it because I got tired of it. But yeah, hit me in the comments down below with something I have not heard about that Ridgeline. While I was waiting for the car, I've been doing some shopping, and well, not really great shopping, but I picked up this bumper. It's pretty shitty condition, but look at that. This is the bumper I am thinking about using. It's fiberglass, so we will have to fix it. I picked this kit up for really cheap, so if you ask me why I picked up such a shitty condition, it was practically free. But this is the bumper. Let me put it up like this. This is exactly the same bumper. Exactly the same bumper I was gonna install my IS300 10 years ago. And the guy still had it, and it's amazing. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, holy crap, this thing's a crap. But check it out. This thing's fat. This thing is fiberglass, like I said, so we can fix it. I got a lot of fiberglass experience with doing the RV 6 months ago. And so I got a bunch of fiberglass, so it's not gonna be an issue. But wrapping it's gonna be fun. But you got a little damage here and there, and some over here, and it's not in the best condition. But it's free, and it's the same bumper I was gonna install. Also, side skirts. All right, so I got the side skirt, also in a fantastic condition. Well, I'm liking it. Stay. All right, check it out. These side skirts are gonna go in the trash, and then I picked up this side skirt. Fantastic condition. This car is gonna drive me bananas with all the body work that's gonna have to be done, but the price was right, and that's what it looks like. So with that bumper, the side skirt, I really like the fact that it has a hole over here for some reason. This one's just solid. This one, it just adds more character to it, I guess. And that's going on it. And what else I got? That's right, I got a lip kit. Check it out. So I got this lip kit. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna mold this and make it fit, but shouldn't be too hard, I think. But that is it. So check it out. We're gonna lip kit front, maybe buy a different bumper. I don't like the look of rivets. That's one thing that I don't like. So I want to try to make stuff more smooth looking. So anyway, that plan is wide body, which I'm still waiting on. Hopefully it'll be here in March. Lip kit, side skirts, bumper, and get these windows illegally tinted, because why not? I mean legally tinted. 15%, no, 30, I don't know. But anyway, that is the plan. We're gonna build this thing, so once this thing's done, it's gonna be the perfect daily. All right guys, that is it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys want to follow this build, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you let me know down below, and yeah, we'll be back with another video of one of these builds. There's another one that's coming. Stay tuned. Yeah, there's about 4 builds right now that I got in the shop, and I got 2 hands, and this one's gonna get pushed in between the builds. I'm gonna, since this is my personal car, personal build, I'm gonna have to push it between my builds, and try to find some time to work on it. There's a lot of stuff you're not gonna see. You're not gonna see a lot of this tedious bundle work, body work. Big stuff I'll show you. Other stuff I will kind of show you. But that is it for this episode. If you guys want to see it, make sure you let me know down below. I mean, make sure you subscribe. My goal is to have this car done by March, April-ish, sometime around there, depending on when I get the body part, white body from Russia. Yeah, hopefully. I just hope it gets in one piece, and not be destroyed or custom problems or whatever not. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time with this build, hopefully, or some other one. So make sure you stay tuned, and happy holidays, and have a great New Year's, and see you next year. Peace.